as you can see, I've chose a fine day to come out camping. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this heavy, but I haven't been out in weather like this as this heavy before, so it'll be interesting, you know, and it'll give me a tent a good test. So far so good, like, it hasn't flown away. When I set the tent up, I got a lot of water inside when I was setting it up, because the door wasn't zipped up, so a bit waterlogged in here. So what I've done, I've just sponged it up. Took us about 15 minutes to sponge the most of it up, and I've just mopped it up with this neck scarf. I've got a spare one, so no biggie. Hopefully it'll snow later on, we'll see. But I'm just getting out of me, just like I say, I've just dried the tent out, and I'm just getting out my sweaty clothes and putting some warm stuff on. So happy days. Yeah, if you've been to Haweswater before, you know the dam itself as you're going towards the car park. I just parked in a lay-by next to it and just climbed out of the fence, and just the right hand side at the bottom of the dam, you can walk across. And once you get over here, there's a ton of places you can go from here, you know what I mean? So I recommend this spot. Like, I might get to appreciate some of it if the torrential weather stops, but for now, just gonna get myself wrapped up warm and dry, and I might make me tea later on, well, in a bit. I got some meatballs from IKEA the other day and some savoury sauce. I might have to have a little bit of a hike though to get down to the reservoir, because I haven't brought any water. But for now I've got a little bit of water and a pasty and that, so I'll just have that for now. But yeah, this will be a good test for the snug pack. I've had it 2 years and it hasn't let us down yet, like, so I can't see this weather doing anything to it. Sleeping bags soaking at the top. I thought these bags they kept in are supposed to be waterproof. Right, had a bit of a mare. These snug pack bags that the sleeping bags are kept in weren't to the wise. Whoever's got one, they're not waterproof, so I would put it in a black bag and then put it in your backpack, because water's getting through my backpack there somehow, and it soaked my sleeping bag there just at the top. I tried to dry it off with a scarf, but it's not doing anything, and it's starting to soak through there a little bit. I don't think it's wet enough to cause a real problem, because I'll have my softy jacket on later. So yeah, just next time I'm going to put it in a carrier bag. It ain't a game breaker though, so not all bad, but it could have been. Right, I should have brought some water with us really, like, or filled me water filter pouch up before I come up here, because it's going to be, basically the weather's horrendous, and I've only got like, say, half a bottle of this. I've put my pans, cups and plates out the tent, see if I can catch a little bit of water, just to get enough to cook me dinner, like, so I've got to boil some water to get the sauce to me meatballs. But for now I've got corned beef sandwiches, one of them, a corned beef pasty, Snicker protein bar, a couple of coffees, but I'm going to need water for that, and 2 of them, pack of crisps, rice pot, but all this is just munch really, like I say, I'm just waiting for the rain to stop so I can go and get some water, because I've just dried off and I'm not going back out in that, like, no chance. I've just dried the tent off, my down jacket's soaking, the top of my sleeping bag's a little bit wet. Lessons learned, not a major disaster, like it ain't a fail, but I've learned some lessons, like, put it that way. So for now I'm just gonna chill and have a sandwich and that and wait for this to die down. I forgot to tell you what I bought. I got that in the Bampton Village shop. Apparently it's a nice red wine. I'm not really I didn't know much about me wines, like, but I had a little bottle of red when I went out camping the last time and wished I'd gotten a full bottle, so here we are. Hardy's 1853, bin 161, Merlot 2018. What percentage is it? 13%. Aye. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that. Just as well I brought these, like. I might be able to survive the rest of the night without cooking my tea, but I do fancy it, like. Just saying, I've got like 4 corned beef sandwiches and this, and some wine and chocolate and that. So I want something warm inside us because it's a bit chilly. If you like chilling outside the tent, obviously not in this weather, like, but if you like that, because I didn't like being tent bound all night, get yourself some softies and some waterproofs. British Army ones are spot on. Just keep you warm when you're outside your tent, mooching about and that. So that's all I'm doing now, just getting all the softies and warm stuff on. Oh. And you'd add some extra weight into your sleeping bag if you need, if your sleeping bag's not good enough, like. So yeah, there we go. I'm just sitting in the tent now. I've had a sandwich. I'm going to have a little drink of water and hope for this rain to die down, like. I haven't brought my radio, so I wasn't expecting getting a signal up the top of Water, because I didn't in 2017 in May when I went then. So yeah, I'm just sitting here, so not much crack, like. At least now my tent's held up. I've dried everything off, the tent's nice and dry inside. Sleeping bag was just surface wet, so it seems to be drying off a bit now, like. And now I'm just waffling, so I'll get back to you. We're up a gnarly one, this one, innit? Like I said about collecting the rainwater, there's no way I'm going down to the reservoir for that. So there, what I've done with that plate there, I've just ran the tent line and then pulled the plate under a little bit, and as you can see, it's just running off the tent, collecting into the plate. I've almost got enough water to cook my food now, so just a waiting game. Still raining. At last, a little bit of respite. Hasn't quite stopped yet.
just like being tent bound.
A prisoner in my own tent.
May as well have a little look outside before it gets too dark. Seems as I'm
Tent bound.
But this is the view from my window. If you want to call it a window. And bang on the centre of the screen, I've positioned it that way. You might see the Haweswater Hotel. I cannot tell with a screen, but when it's blown up a bit you might be able to tell. The lake's calmed down a bit. It was really windy before and there's some like mini waves and that. There's a couple of sheep there just doing the thing. Hopefully this rain will go away, like, so I can enjoy some of the outside. What a spot though. Wowee. Another fine find. Certainly be back here, like. It's just opened up a whole new yeah, just loads of places to camp. Just a shame some of my kit got wet before, but lesson learned. You've got to make mistakes to learn them. I should have known better though. I mean, come on, never mind. Schoolboy error. Right, back in the tent for a bit. Just open the window a little bit. Door. You don't want condensation in your tent if you can help it. It stopped raining, so all good. I hope I haven't tempted fate. Right, you need 400 fluid ounces for this mashed potato and 300 for that. Right, all the water I've managed to collect, as you see, is at 400 there. So I've got just enough. But this serves two, so I might only use half the water, so that's going to leave us 200 ml left. Still not enough for that, but I could half it, you know what I mean? Because I think you'd get more than one serving out of that. But I think what I'll do instead of that is just have one of them just to warm us up, and then after that I'm gonna get stuck into the bottle of wine that I've got out there. Lovely jubbly. But first, it's mashed potato and IKEA meatballs, of all things that I thought I'd be coming out of IKEA for. Going to IKEA for. I went for a rug, come out with a lamp and some meatballs. I went back for the rug though. Leatherman multi-tool, stroke knife. It's got scissors, pick, file, toothpick, and a blade. Very useful bit of kit, very robust. Leatherman. Okay, bring this, bring it. IKEA meatballs. The only thing that's putting us off, I wish I'd gotten the veggie ones now, because these are like beef and pork. I didn't like the idea of two animals being in one bite. Like, is it me or do you agree? I'm going to try the veggie ones next time, just out of curiosity, to see if they're better than these. But I'm going to eat these anyway. I'll just pretend I'm starving or something, and I'll probably enjoy them. Just them like, yeah, pig and cow minced together. Ugh. It's just a gross idea, you know what I mean? Just one more for good measure, eh? I've got a load left, like, if I like them. Voila! Get this down us and enjoy the wine.
Not illegal. None of that is illegal. Don't take that from me. Take that from Alan Dershowitz.
I don't.
He's smarter than both of us.
I'm not saying it's illegal, but I don't think that he was honest about that. He said.
Good morning. Haven't got a clue what time it is. It's been light for about an hour now, so it's probably about 9 o'clock I thought. I just kind of face getting out of the sleeping bag in this weather. I heard it. Been like that all night. Safe to say, red wine doesn't agree with me. I woke up in the middle of the night and spewed it all back up. Luckily, I just managed to miss most of my kit. Got a little bit of the sleeping bag and still my backpack. Got a bit splattered, so I'm not drinking red wine. Well, I'll have a glass, but that's about it. That's my limit on that stuff, like. So I'm just bracing up the courage to get up and get back. I'm just not going to fold anything up. I'm just going to fling it all in the bag and get back to Dodge straight away. I've got no water left. It's well softer. I'll be alright. It's not like with the Sahara Desert. I'll have a coffee in about an hour anyway. Right, time to get up. Word to the wise, if you're not an experienced wine drinker, don't bother drinking it because it makes you ill. Found that at the bottom of my pan, basically frozen rainwater. That'll hydrate us a little bit for me journey back. It's time to go and brave the harshness of outside. Everything's empty in the tent. Bags mostly packed. Just gotta get some bits and bobs out of the way. Let's have a look there. Let's have a look, see. Make sure there's not left in the tent. Because it'll be going in the washer. Right. Okay. Let's do this. Come on, let's do it. size of these things. I'm guessing they must be about 300 or 400 years old. I mean, you might not be able to tell from here, but that one on, basically the tree on the left, is probably about 5-6 foot in width. Same for that one. It's making some lush creaking sounds.
Thanks for watching.